Hi guys, so today's video is going to be some of my favorite fall blushes. This has been requested for me to do for quite a while now, and I know that it's winter now probably. Yeah, I think. Well, at least it's close. But this video will probably be winter. So this is going to be my fall and winter blushes. Don't get me wrong, I'm not gonna lie, when fall, these blushes are not just made to be used for the... Do you mind? They're not made, I do not only use them in the fall. A lot of them I absolutely love and use them more, or I use them year round, but some of them I pull out more often in the fall than I do the fall and winter than I do the spring and summer. But again, I still use them all year round. So I just wanted to put that out there. I don't like, oh, well, I'm putting all this makeup away and I'm only using this for the winter and the fall. No, not the case at all. I just pulled these and I guess tend to be reach for these ones more in the fall and winter. So I'm going to start off with the berry colored ones because I do have more berry colored blushes, and when I think of fall and winter blushes I always think of very dark berry, vampy, kind of like just darker colors. So I'm going to start off with the berry colored ones, and the first one is my absolute favorite. It's been my favorite for a long time now, and if I only could have one blush it would definitely be this one. And don't let the color scare you. So many times people ask me, how do you wear that? The color is just so intimidating, but it doesn't like look like that. I have it on my cheeks today, and it is Nars Sin, which is such a beautiful color. It does look like it's shimmery, like really shimmery. In pan it has like some glitter flecks in it, but it isn't as shimmery when it's applied. It is so pigmented and it blends really nicely, and it lasts a lot. It lasts really long, and it just looks, it flatters my complexion so well. It is my favorite blush ever. I've seen it on girls with light skin, girls with light hair, and it just looks good on anybody. I love it. It's my favorite blush. So I do definitely recommend picking this up. Nars blushes last you forever, and they're so nice, and the quality is amazing, and they just apply nicely, and they're really pigmented. So I love this. A comparable one to that, which I will put like swatches of on my blog, and I don't know how this broke, is a Elf blush, and this one is in Berry Mary. It is seriously like identical, I think. You can see they're pretty like much close. This one is a little bit more red toned than this one. This one's more plummy, but this one's still really nice. It is a little bit more gritty and it doesn't last as long on your skin, but it's still really beautiful and it's pretty pigmented, especially for $3, so you can get away with it. Just depends. I absolutely love the Nars a little bit better because it's more plummy looking. Another really pretty plummy berry color is this Brighten blush in Berry by Lorac. This is really, really beautiful, and it applies so nicely. It applies like kind of like real smoothly, and it's really pigmented, and a little goes a long way again, but it's a mineralized blush, so you hardly need any, and it just feels like nothing. But since it is mineralized, it does have a little bit more like sheen to it, and it does wear a lot faster on my oily skin, but it's still an overall like beautiful color, and I absolutely love that. And that one is around like, that one's not as expensive as the Nars one. Why don't you tell me that this is hanging out? Seriously. Excuse me, please. Excuse me. And do you notice I'm wearing my hair up because you guys said to wear that up more? Thanks. Another berry colored blush that's a little bit less inexpensive, or less expensive, is a L'Oreal Project Runway blush in the Temptress blush. Yeah. It's pigmented. It's not as pigmented, but it's pigmented. It is really pretty. It is limited edition, so I don't know if you're still going to be able to find it. I know I've seen it still at a few stores, so maybe you can still pick it up. You could probably find it online at like Drugstore, whatever. I'll put the links down below if I find it. Amazon might have it, eBay probably, but I probably wouldn't buy makeup on there. If I had to, it might, but anyways, it's really, really pretty. It doesn't swatch really well, but it does apply nicely. Again, like I said, it's not as pigmented, but it's really dark and really pretty. It doesn't look like dark. Once it's blended, you guys always think that when it's dark, like, oh, you're like, that looks crazy. You look like a clown. When you blend it, it looks really nice. So just try it. Anyways, it does have a little bit of a sheen to it, and this one actually smells like berries and chocolate. Don't ask me why, but it does. I'm not even lying. My last kind of berry color, this one's more of like a mauve berry color, and this is by Wet n Wild, so it's a lot less expensive and it's probably a lot more accessible to everybody. And this is Heathersilk, which is really, really pretty, and it's so pigmented. It's like crazy pigmented from the drugstore, and it's so inexpensive. I highly recommend picking this up, even if you don't really like these colors. Definitely try it. It is really, really nice, and it flatters your complexion really well. So I really like this, so love that. My more mauve kind of colors for the fall that I really love is, first one is a NYX blush, which again is really inexpensive. You can pick these up at Ulta, NYX website, and there's like Cherry Culture. There's a few different websites you can get NYX products for really inexpensive too. This one's in Mocha, which is, again, like I said, it's more of like a mauve color, but it's still more of a darker toned. For the fall, it's more of a fall color, but it goes with pretty much everything. This one is like an everyday kind of look, even though those berry colors I wear with a smoky eye, but some really wouldn't do that. So I really love this and think that it's a really great color, and it's inexpensive again. Another one, but this one is limited edition, but I absolutely love it, and I had to include it because it's perfect for the fall time. I would wear it again with anything, but a lot of people really kind of gravitate and kind of separate their things. Like if they have a bold eye, they don't have bold cheeks and bold lips. I don't really care. If it looks good, I'll do it. It's not like a rule or anything, and I don't really care. But this is really, really pretty. If you can get your hands on this, I highly recommend it. It is one of my favorite MAC blushes ever. It's pigmented, and it goes on nicely, and it lasts a pretty decent amount of time. And again, it's a MAC blush, so the quality is nicer, not always nicer, but it's nicer. My last and final blush is another limited edition blush, and this one is a crazy color. I don't have anything like it. It kind of reminds me of, I think this one's a little bit darker, of the Exhibit A by Nars, but I did not get that one. I just swatched it a few times and looked it up online. It is a dark color, and it is the color in the pan, and it is very hard to apply. You do have to blend it really nicely, and you just kind of want to dip, not even dip your brush, like kind of barely touch your brush because it's so pigmented. It's one of the pigmented blushes from MAC, but it looks so good once you do blend it after an hour. No, I'm just joking, but once you do blend it and everything, it does look really pretty. This one I would not use with a dark eye and a bold lip or anything like that because it's just crazy. You look like a clown. But it is really nice if you want to go with just a bold cheek and a really subtle eye. This looks beautiful. It looks so beautiful. Again, it's kind of scary looking, but it is really, really flattering. I'll have to show you like a video, or on my blog I'll show you a face of the day with it because it really is a pretty color. So I don't want you guys to be like, ugh, if you see like a scary color, to like be like, no way. You really have to try them because they can actually be really flattering. And this is one up there on my favorite MAC blushes, just because it is such like a unique color. So those were my favorite blushes for the seasons. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what blushes you really gravitate more towards during the winter and fall, because I would love, you know me and my blushes, lipsticks, blushes and lippies, not just lipsticks because I like lip gloss, but those are my weakness. So let me know what your favorites are and what you recommend. I hope you guys enjoy, and I will see you later. Bye. Brizzy says bye too, okay? Adios, amigos. I feel like if he had a real voice, it would be like Spanish. You know, like the Chihuahua on Taco Bell commercial. Keto Taco Bell. I can't say it because I don't have a accent like that. I wish. I feel like that's what his voice would be, kind of like. Adios, amigos. See you later. Sayonara. He is so pissed. Look at him. He won't even look. What's your problem? So bye guys. See you later. He's wearing his Christmas shirt. Tell me you don't love it. There he is. He will come now and say bye. Say bye now. Ah, he's so cute. Bye guys.